Guys, how you doing? You are here today with Marquis Smith, a current student at St. Thomas University in the master's program studying sports administration. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the Boston Marathon, hopefully give you an insight on my take, how I feel about it, and what I took from the research that I did, and hopefully you learn something and kind of carry it on to your day-to-day life. Boston Marathon has held its first event on April 19th, 1897, making it the world oldest marathon. The marathon is an attractive event for several reasons, including history, location, and just the excitement that comes with it. I had no idea. I didn't even know Boston was this big of a deal. I'm glad I was able to do this process. The race held each year on Patriots' Day, which resulted in the first battle of the Revolutionary War. The Revolutionary War. In 1775, two towns fought the first battle of the Revolutionary War, a major staple that kind of identifies Boston. The battle took place between the Massachusetts colonies and the British. The British thought they took it, but mistaken. Massachusetts came through. They had more bodies, more numbers, fought harder, was able to sustain the longevity and overcome, which at the end of it, they fought their way to their independence. Catherine Switzer, kudos to her. Who knows what all she had to go through. She left a legacy behind today that she is still being spoken about annually every year that this marathon has come apart. Women were not allowed to run in the Boston Marathon until 1972. Catherine Switzer found her way to break through. Catherine Switzer was the first woman to participate in the Boston Marathon in 1967. She ran a time of 4 minutes and 20 seconds. To the left is a picture of just a bomb just casually laying there. No one thinking of anything. Kind of took the world for shock. But I believe Boston in the United States has become better since this event. The Boston Marathon bombing took place April 15, 2013. 3 people were murdered. 17 other people lost limbs. People lost family members. A lot of tragic stuff happened that day. This incident went down in history as a terrorist attack. This following year after this event, the next Boston Marathon, those numbers nearly doubled. Double the people came out from different cities, different countries, all over the world, just to come be a part of this major event. It's to the point I feel like I have to go check it out. It's still growing each and every year. The city of Boston has came up with a tradition called Run Boston Day, which stemmed from this event. Here's a picture of the victims. I didn't want to get too graphic. Trust me, there are some graphic photos out there, but I didn't want to get too graphic. I tried to keep it PG. Here's one Boston Day that I was speaking about. It's just to honor the victims, survivors, and the first responders that all came together on that day. The Boston Marathon. Believe it or not, it's one of the toughest qualifying. On average, only 2% of the event qualifies. 30,000 participants each year. Majority of these participants are outcomers, outsiders, people that comes into Boston from all over the world just to participate in this event. John Hancock, the sponsor of the Boston Marathon since 1986. Also, the head of the U.S. elite team, which makes up of bunch of different race, ethnicities, such as Olympians, national champions, celebrities, athletes, and doctors, and many more. It's just something that he felt the need to put together, just to show the united in the United States, to put the U in the United States, the unity, which I think was a great idea, and it's a great turnout because it's consistent year in and year out, and it's all different types of people coming together just to run the race. Here's some more photos. And that kind of sums it up. Overall, Boston is a great place to be. I actually never met anyone from Boston, but I hope to soon. I hope to travel to Boston, get to see Boston and see this stuff firsthand. And hopefully I can write about it and you guys can see it.